Hi Aries, it's Suzanne from Sunny Forest Tarot, here to do your weekly reading for December 2nd through December 9th. And just one announcement, this month I'm going to be doing same day readings on Thursdays. So every Thursday I will be available to do same day readings, meaning you will get your reading within 3 to 5 hours of the time that you request it. Okay, so just putting that out there for you. All right, so let's take a look at what's going on between you and the person that you're watching the video for. So I'm going to start off with using my cards, which I have made currently for myself to use in my readings. This is a prototype deck, and I've already made changes to it. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to start off with, and we're going to pull 3 cards, and these can be messages from Spirit or from the person that you're watching the video for. Fifth dimensional experiences. So there's something happening between you and your person that would be considered fifth dimensional. So you could be meeting each other in your dreams. You know, you could be seeing a lot of signs that are directing you towards your person. You could be seeing their name, you could be seeing number signs, you know, and anything that you would deem as a sign or something that you're noticing on a regular basis. You know, it's something that's usually talking to you, okay? So then we have, I know how things ended was not right. All right, so there was an ending here at some point in some way. Doesn't mean that there won't be another beginning with this person or a new beginning possibly somewhere else, but somehow this person feels like the ending between the two of you was not right in some way. And that could explain why you're having a lot of these fifth dimensional types of experiences, or you're meeting each other, you know, maybe in the astral plane in dreams. All right, and then we have, what was your last thought about this person? Was it negative or positive? Okay, and the reason, you know, for that card or for that question is, what is it that you're drawing towards you? If you're having more negative thoughts about this person, you're probably spiritually pushing them away. If you're having positive thoughts, okay, or you're in a receiving mode, then you're pulling that person towards you. You know, and I try to say this stuff, you know, in the simplest way that I can, you know, so you guys really, you know, take that in and understand it without me, you know, having to go into some long explanation. That's why I do that. I don't want to, you know, I'm not saying that you wouldn't understand by any stretch, but, you know, I try to simplify it as much as possible. All right, so let's pull a row of cards for you. You're going to be on top, and your person will be on the bottom. So keeping these messages in mind. All right, so the next row is for the person that you're watching the video for. You know, I used to have, you know, a really nice, actually I used a blanket that I put on the table that would prevent the cards from moving around. And I love my desk so much that I don't use that anymore, but this annoys me. It does. It annoys me every time. You'll constantly see me trying to keep the cards straight, and it just drives me nuts. All right, so for you, we have 6 of Cups. Makes sense, okay? So this could be somebody that you were dealing with from long ago that all of a sudden just really started possibly presenting themselves in your dreams. You might have started seeing signs, or this person's name, or suddenly you were part of a conversation that somebody was having about this person, and it's creating, a lot of nostalgia for you. Even if this didn't end, in the best possible circumstances, things end, hardly usually, where both of you sit there and say mutually, this isn't going to work, right? So somebody was probably hurt. Could have been you, could have been them. You might be unaware that they were hurt. So I feel like you're feeling very, very nostalgic about somebody right now. And this card, 6 of Cups, can be a soulmate card as well. Okay, so they have the Queen of Cups. So they're feeling very emotional about you as well, all right? They are really looking into their heart and asking themselves, is there still a cup here for this person? I think there is. There's still residual emotions, residual feelings, residual things. This feels, unresolved. 6 of Cups is, usually is about somebody coming back from the past, and it doesn't necessarily have to be the distant past, but there's a feeling to me that it's somebody from longer than 6 months ago, okay, for some of you. And then we have the Fool for you, and for this person, okay, I'm always amazed when this happens. So this tells me that the two of you are on the same wavelength. You both got the Fool. You both are willing to potentially take a risk or move into the unknown, like open a door where you don't know where that door is opening up to. You're on the same page right now so far in both cards. You're both feeling emotional about each other. You're feeling, nostalgic about something, and it's really making you ask yourself, hey, can I take this leap of faith and, give this another try or give this another whirl? But you're both in that energy right now. All right, so we have the 5 of Swords for you, and then we have the Ace of Swords for them. So it's almost like a battle of integrity here. I feel like somebody, you or them, somebody compromised their integrity somewhere, and I feel like that's where this card is coming from. I know how things ended was not right. That's your person saying that to you. Something happened around integrity. 5 of Swords. So when you look at this card, this guy has a very smug look on his face. Somebody here is walking away, kind of unaffected from the situation. But somebody back here is extremely hurt. So, which role did you play? Were you a sideliner in some way? Were you a third party? Were you the person that got very, very hurt in this situation? Or were you the person that felt some sense of ego victory and you had a smugness about you? You know, that's up to you to decide which role you played in this. But with this person getting the Ace of Swords, you know, I feel like it was probably them that compromised their integrity in some way when it came to you. Let's see. I want to clarify that right away. All right, so we have the Tower for them, and for you, we have the Queen of Cups. Yep, it was them, okay? They did something, as far as this Tower goes, that, you know, they were almost, they did something in this connection in the past that was considered almost unthinkable in your eyes, that caused, you know, a complete dismantling of this connection at the time. You were the one that was truly emotionally affected. Why they did what they did, you know, is always up for debate. You don't know why people do things like that. You know, they might have up and ghosted you. They might have, you know, said something extremely harsh to change the direction of the connection. They might have gone off and married your best friend. Okay? Whatever it is, I feel it was big. Whatever it is that they did. And there's a part of you that knows that it wasn't their intention to hurt you. There's a part of you that really, you know, has forgiven them on some level, and then there's a part of you that is just still so hurt by this. We have the Emperor for you, and we have the High Priestess for them. Okay, so a lot of major arcana down here. I feel like, you know, this could be about divine timing. So in other words, you had to go through this in order to learn something about yourselves and each other, possibly, because I do feel like this is coming back around here. High Priestess for them, you know, High Priestess is somebody that trusts her intuition, doesn't really talk too much though, you know, doesn't really say a whole lot because she's all knowing. So this person's intuition is telling them what? Page of Swords. Okay, so their intuition is telling them that they're starting to feel your energy again, and you might actually be, you know, kind of checking them out on Facebook. You might be, you know, watching tarot card readings, you know, about what's going on between the two of you. They sense your energy around them, and they may see that you have looked at their Instagram or even their LinkedIn page, whatever it is. You guys feel each other's energy between the two of you right now, okay? All right, so with this Emperor for you, you know, this feels like cautious energy to me from you, okay? Trying to control, you know, this energy, trying to control this feeling of nostalgia, trying to, you know, control yourself from, you know, running and jumping off the cliff and not knowing exactly where you're going. You're trying to control this energy. let's see. Yeah. So we have the Three of Wands. So you're trying to control the expectations that you have around this situation. It's like there's an energy here of you not wanting to feel disappointed. All right. So if you're feeling that this person, is coming towards you, if you're feeling that energy, I don't know how to explain that energy. You have to feel it yourself. But, if you're getting thoughts, random thoughts about this person, if you're, again, seeing their name, if, their name pops up in an article that you're reading or a post on, social media, it's those types of things that I feel like you might be experiencing right now. And you're trying to manage your expectations around this. You might be asking, like, why is this happening? And it's like you're trying to figure out, did I create this nostalgia about this person, or is this person's energy kind of tapping me on the shoulder? You're not sure. Let's pull a card for Six of Cups. Okay, so that's really interesting clarification. So that's the card of communication. So the way that I see that and read that, based on what I was just talking about, is that there is incoming energy that is tapping you on the shoulder. It's not something that you're creating yourself. All right? Fifth dimensional experiences. That's what's going on here. Okay? All right, so let's take a look at the most likely action that this person might be taking right now towards you. Sun. Wow. Nine of Swords. All right, so the Nine of Swords with the Sun it's like I feel like the action that this person is considering, which is progress, okay? I feel like they're considering giving up their worry about what your reaction will be and doing what makes them happy, whatever that is. Because I feel like they've been in this energy for a while because of how things might have ended in the past. And it's like, I got to get out of this energy. I've got to do what ultimately makes me happy and let the chips fall where they may. I feel like that's the energy that this person is in right now. And that feels like a step up. That feels like a step up. That feels like leveling up a little bit. But you're not crazy with some of these fifth dimensional experiences that you might be experiencing right now. It is communication coming in, tapping you on the shoulder, okay? And, that can make a lot of people a little bit uncomfortable. The more you welcome this, the more it happens. And the more insight and the more you learn to listen to your intuition too. Okay. All right, Aries, that's what I have for you for this week. And again, I thank you so much for this year. I'm coming up on my 1-year anniversary in December, and I'm really excited about that. And I thank you all so much, for supporting my channel and helping me to grow it. I just really, really appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, bye-bye.